Hello and welcome to another video on the Grimwood Watch Modern channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you another one of my customers' SKX mods. So this is a mod that I got asked to do from a customer. He supplied all the parts and I basically just assembled them into a working timepiece. However, I would dare say this is one of the most striking SKX mods I've carried out. And here it is, and you can see why. This here is a rose gold and black themed SKX mod. However, it has a rose gold and meteorite dial and it looks absolutely superb, and I'm not a rose gold or even a gold watch fan, but I would wear this watch any day of the week. It looks absolutely superb. So with the introduction out the way, let's take a closer look at this lovely timepiece. So let's have a closer look over this rose gold, black and meteorite dialed SKX mod. Now all the parts were actually supplied by the owner, so I actually didn't have to supply any of the parts myself, which made this mod quite easy to do. However, I think this is one of the most striking mods I have ever completed myself. Now, I'm not going to go over the sizing or anything like that because it is just basically the same as any other SKX or SKX mod out there, size-wise and performance-wise, so not going to cover any of that. I'm just going to cover the mods that I have done. So firstly, it's got an NH35 movement in there, so we have winding and hacking, which is always nice to have, something the original Seiko SKX never did. And then we come to the biggest draw of this watch, which is that lovely black and rose gold dial. However, it's in Meteorite. Now, Meteorite nowadays is becoming quite popular, and I think it's due to obviously Rolex have started using it in some of their sub models. And don't get me wrong, it absolutely looks superb. It's just the way the crystalline structure plays with the light is just lovely, and you'll never get two identical. Each dial will be individual just because of that crystalline structure never being the same between two cuts of meteorite. Now, the owner of this watch actually had to place an order of 10 to get his custom dial made, so there'll only ever be 10 of these dials ever made. So along with that meteorite, it's complemented with this lovely rose gold. So we've got rose gold indices, date window and writing all the way around, and like I say, it's absolutely lovely. I'm actually on the hunt for a meteorite dial for a mod for myself, so I'm hoping that will come to fruition very soon. Now, the handset in this is a very simple handset, so we've obviously got a tie, hour hand, a nice sword, minute hand and a simple hour head pointer there. But to be honest, I think you need simple handsets for the dial itself because the dial is the party piece of this watch. We then come to the chapter ring, which is a simple rose gold polished chapter ring, no markers on it at all because obviously we have them going around the outer circumference of the dial. The actual bezel itself is rose gold as well in the sub style, as we can see there, with a ceramic black Yachtmaster style bezel insert just to go along with the whole black and rose gold theme. The actual case itself, as the rest of the watch, is in PVD rose gold and is absolutely lovely, and we also have lovely drilled lugs right here. Now, these cases, I don't know exactly where this case had come from, however, 1 second closer, do these cases in PVD rose gold along with the actual bezel. So if you are looking for this colour in your SKX mod, have a look over their site. And to be honest, I buy quite a lot of mod parts from him and they are all top notch and spot on. And we even have, and I'm going to ask him where he actually got this from, if he got it quoted himself, a rose gold original Seiko case back. I don't actually think this is off a SKX because it's got air diver on there, so I think it is off another SKX model, but yet again it just brings a little bit of original Seiko back into this lovely piece. But in all honesty, just look at that dial. I'm just going to move it around the light a bit, but it is absolutely phenomenal, and I think more and more companies are going to bring this out. Like I say, one of my favourite companies at the moment is Zelos, and every one of their models at this moment in time comes out with a variant with a meteorite dial, and I am so tempted, and I will get one of his watches with a meteorite dial in. That's just going to happen. But like I say, I am looking for a meteorite dial to put in one of my very own mods, and I'm hoping, and it is in the pipeline at this moment in time, that I'm going to get a burnt meteorite dial, which basically has multiple colours because it looks like an oil spill. That's the only way I can explain it, because it just like kind of reflects light in blues, purples, golds. It looks absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, hopefully I'll get a message tonight saying I've actually got one and it's coming to me, but that will be for a later video if I do succeed. But I'm going to be sending this watch back, and I am very much a jealous man for the owner of this watch, because when I was building it, I was like, I don't want to let this go. So before I actually put this watch in the box ready to ship, let's stick it on the wrist and actually see how it wears and how it looks on it. And here is the Meteorite Mod SKX on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, and what can I say? It looks absolutely phenomenal. It just plays with the light no end, that dial. It's just, yeah, it just leaves you speechless. And I'm not normally a rose gold fan, but the rose gold and black colour theme I'm very much a fan of after wearing this watch, and I would be able to wear this on a daily basis without any issue. Now, the strap I've got it on here isn't actually one that will be sent with the watch. This is actually my test strap, as I call it, because it's got quick release spring bars on. I hired on any 22mm lug width watch just to kind of test it out on my wrists before I kind of send it, just to see how it wears. And what can I say with this one? It wears absolutely phenomenally. It's just great. So with the wrist shot out the way, let's get on to my final conclusions about this lovely mod. Now for my final conclusions, and what can I say? I've got to say this is one of my kind of most favourite mods I've actually carried out. It just looks absolutely phenomenal, and I don't think there's anything more cool than having a bit of space rock on your wrist that basically has flown through space for no doubt a millennia, landed on this planet, and is now sitting in your lovely SKX modded watch. It just looks absolutely phenomenal. The way it plays with the light, I just can't get over. And on the back of this, I'm now looking for my very own Meteorite dial to put in my own Seiko mod, which hopefully will be very, very soon. And I will be sorry to see this watch go, because the few days I've had it just sitting there on my desk, basically just doing the general kind of testing, I've fallen in love with it. I just have. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and I hope my customer has many, many years of pleasure out of this lovely, lovely piece, because even just the small time I've had it, I've had an awful lot of pleasure out of it. It just looks absolutely phenomenal. So with that, do you actually like Meteorite dial watches? Do you like this watch in my hand? Please put in the comments, or do you just hate it? Also, like I say, if you've liked this video, please subscribe and click that bell button so you know when there's other videos coming up on my channel. And as always, keep safe, and I shall see you soon.